Hey y'all, it's happening. I'm very excited to share with you a new development which is happening at Bois D'Arc Lake. I've been following this lake for a few years now, and as of March 7th, the Fannin County Commissioner Court just approved the very first housing and business development that will be put on our new Bois D'Arc Lake. I'm really excited to share some of the details that are being released about this new development. First and foremost, let's talk a little bit about where this development is going to be. It's actually just to the north of what is now FM 1396. The road ends in what is the lake. This peninsula is what has been approved for this development. It's approximately 30 acres, and the development will be called Belle Vie on Bois D'Arc Lake. And it's being designed by City Building Partnership. Now, this is the same developer that has done the luxury resorts that we're all very familiar with, such as Lake Como in Italy, Seaside in Florida, and Carlton Landing in Oklahoma. So they have done excellent jobs as far as frame of reference as to what this particular development is going to be like. Let's take a little bit closer look at some of what's been released. Okay. Here is a map to kind of give you reference as to where Bois D'Arc Lake actually sits. Here's Collin County and Grayson County. This is Fannin County, where the lake sits. From about McKinney/Prosper Frisco area, we are approximately 45 minutes from the Bois D'Arc Lake. The closest towns are Bonham, Dodge City, Windham, and this little town called Honey Grove. Now, as you can see, they've also indicated here the future Ralph Hall Reservoir. This reservoir is just getting started. They've just started clearing some of the land. It will be several years before this actually is a working reservoir for our area. But as of last week, Bois D'Arc Lake is approximately 6 feet low of being full, which means we just need a little bit more rain before they're going to be able to officially call the lake open and open the public boat ramps, which are already in place, so that we can begin fishing and enjoying the lake just as soon as possible. So it's all very exciting. Here is a closer look at the lake and sort of what has been planned. All of these green arrows are indicating where they will be potential park areas. These red triangles are where there are boat ramps that will be. The yellow stars represent where there will be potential marinas. They're hopeful that potential marinas will go in where these yellow stars are. And then the green circles are where they're wanting potential recreation areas. So the peninsula that we're talking about for this Belle Vie development is right here. This is where the Belle Vie development is going to go. This is another closer look at sort of what is officially zoned and shows where residential will go and what is owned by the North Texas Municipal Water District. Everything that you see here in blue, all these blue areas, are all owned by the North Texas Municipal Water District. The dam is actually sitting right over here. And then when you see these yellow areas, all of these yellow areas, this is where they have agreed to let large residential lots, so things that are an acre or more, to be on all of these yellow areas. The orange areas represent where smaller lots, smaller residential lots will be available. These will be less than an acre. And then the red areas that you see here are where there will be office, retail, or commercial that will be happening here. And then, of course, the green circles are where they're saying proposed recreational areas. These, of course, are premier locations, and the Belle Vie is going to be right off of this peninsula. So very, very exciting about that. All right, here we go. Again, this developer is the same one who has already put all of these different developments into the United States, Italy, Costa Rica. And as you are aware, some of these are some of the most beautiful luxury resorts in the United States and even in the country. This kind of represents the plot plan that has been proposed and approved by the Fannin County Commissioners. As you can see, right here is sort of the central green area. They have different boating ramps that are located off of the peninsula. And then this is representative of more commercial retail space that will be in place. But you can see they have approval for all of these lots, these single family lots. Right now, according to the plan, there's going to be about 60 single family lots available and 40 multifamily townhomes that will be built within this area. Also important to note is that the Fannin County Commissioners have so far only approved phase A1 and AB. A1, of course, represents more of that residential area. AB represents the commercial and retail side of things. This is what is now Farm to Market 1396, which ends or dead ends into the lake. And then this hopefully will become a marina. You can see that there's multi-phases that they have planned for this, but at the moment, Fannin County Commissioners have only approved A1 and AB. This is kind of an artist rendering of what they're expecting the Belle Vie to look like. This, of course, is that green area overlooking the beautiful Bois D'Arc Lake. Here's another artist rendering of what kind of the streetscape will look like. Again, beautiful area, very reminiscent of things that you would see in Seaside or some of the other developments that they've done. They're also talking about having this beautiful village view, the Lake Chapel, this coming down to sort of a beachy area, the Lake Chapel out over the water. As you can tell, this is going to be a phenomenal development and something I'm very excited about. I know that there will be many questions, many more details to come out, and much more about timeline of events as well. I am keeping up with all of these details, and if you would also like to know more about this development, more about what's happening on Bois D'Arc Lake, please reach out to me, send me a DM, let me know that you want to know what's going on at Bois D'Arc Lake, what the timeline of events are, what builders are coming in, when the lake is going to be opening, what other developments are coming in, and I'll be happy to add you to my list. I hope you find all this information useful, and of course, always reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to share any information that I have. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk with you soon.